Hi there, these comments are for Yao, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And first of all, welcome. Welcome to my online TOEFL course. I just got a notice from PayPal that said that you from Nigeria joined my course, so I'm happy to have you first of all. Now, second of all, let's take a look at your specific situation and let's see if I can get you going in the right direction. So, from the comment that you made at my website, you went to my TOEFL IBT Study Guides webpage, and basically you were telling me a little bit about your background. So you have a total of 82 on your current TOEFL right now. Your reading is 22, your listening is 23, you have 17 points on the speaking, and 19 points on the writing. So in your situation, I'm going to give you, I think I have some advice that's probably going to help you. Okay, three basic things. Now remember, first of all, I'm going to recommend my 60-day speaking and writing study guide for you. Now, the study guide is simply a suggestion. Obviously, I have over 700 different lessons. Once you become one of my students, you can work on anything you like. I have vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar. I have reading, listening, writing, and speaking. But based on your situation here, you need more practice in the speaking and the writing areas. This is where I think you should primarily focus. Now, with speaking, you'll be focusing, of course, on pronunciation and speaking, and in writing you'll be focusing on writing and also grammar. So that's really my recommendation there. So first of all, stay in the habit of reading. Try to read about 35 maybe to 60 minutes every day. Also spend about 45 to 60 minutes practicing listening. It doesn't really matter. You can choose the materials that you like. If you're doing the reading, magazines are great, newspapers are also good, and you can also read longer books. Just make sure whatever you're reading, it's geared toward adults. Do the same thing with listening. When you're doing your listening practice, you can focus on news, documentary, history, and also science programs. Now, if you have English TV, you can focus on these kinds of programs. If you don't, you can go on the internet. I got 3 websites I recommend to help you with listening. The first one is National Public Radio. You can go to Google, you can find that one. The second one is called TED Talks. T-E-D, Talks, T-A-L-K-S. The third one is called Randall's Cyber Listening Lab. And in that particular website, you can actually take a lot of quizzes. But it's not just for the reading and the listening. Here's what I want you to do. Make sure you get in the habit of taking notes on the reading and the listening passages, especially focusing on the main ideas and the most important supporting points. Then using your notes, you can write 3 summaries a week. Each summary should be about 250 words. So you're writing about 750 words of summaries each week over the next 2 months or so. Now you can also do 3 to 5 oral summaries each week based on your notes of those reading and listening passages. So you see what my real purpose here? My real intent is to have you do the reading and the listening with the purpose of helping you improve your integrated writing and integrated speaking areas. Of course, another direct effect of that practice is to help you in your reading and the listening areas, but primarily you're trying to boost your integrated speaking and integrated writing areas. Now, the last suggestion I have is primarily, remember, you can do whatever you want on my website, but primarily focus on the 60-day TOEFL speaking and writing study guide. You really need to boost your speaking and your writing scores. This is very important for you. How do you do that? You have to start posting practice tests online for me to grade. You're going to get feedback. You'll get angry. I'll give you a low score. You'll study some lessons. You'll post another. You might get a little bit better. But the whole process is slow. It's time consuming. But if you keep posting and I keep grading them, eventually your scores will get better. You will begin to solve your language issues. This is what you're trying to do. Now, you're already one of my students, right? So start posting pronunciation, speaking, and writing practice tests. Now, respect the rule. I do have a rule because my course is inexpensive. It's only $38 a month. My rule is you can post one pronunciation or one speaking practice test each day. That's one per day. Now, you can also post one writing practice test each day also. So that means you can begin posting immediately, right? And you'll get some feedback. When I grade your speaking and your writing, I use the official ETS rubrics to grade your speaking and your writing so you can get some accurate scores there. Alrighty? Anyway, thank you, Yao, for joining my course. Hang in there. I know, as you said, it's irritating for you. It's painful for you right now. You want to make improvements. Now, I'll be honest with you. It's not realistic for you to try to get a 95 by August 16th. That's really only 30 days. 30 days is not enough time for you to solve all of the language issues that you need to solve. That's why I'm recommending my 60-day TOEFL speaking and writing study guide. Now, of course, you can do whatever you like. If you want to take the TOEFL on August 16th, you can do that to check your mark. Or if you want to save some money, but you still want to get feedback, I do have some full-length IBT practice tests. If you go to the 8th section of my course, Yao, you will find my full-length IBT practice test. You can take a 4.5-hour exam on August 16th. You don't have to pay $200. I contract with a company out of Vietnam. I think it's about $30, $35 to take one of these full-length IBT practice tests, and you'll get all 6 speaking tasks scored, both of your writing tasks will be scored, and you'll get an analysis of your test, and you can see what your strengths and your weaknesses are based on that test. So that might be a good goal for you, is to work really hard. Then on August 16th, instead of doing the official TOEFL exam, you can take a practice exam at my website, and then you can see where you are. Then you can make a decision. How close are you to getting 95? My best guess, it could take you 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 months to reach that goal if you work hard, if you follow the suggestions I outlined in this video. Alrighty? Anyway, again, thank you for joining my course, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.